Greetings, White River citizens. Spent the morning going out, wrenching all the cars in town that I had missed before. And looking over everything, I have enough to put together a few different vehicles. I even looted from some passing gas boxes some motorcycle parts. So I also looted two compressors with the ratchet set and the socket as well, so we could put together our own workbench, automotive workbench if we wanted to. Now that does seem a little bit excessive because I did find one in town. So I think we're going to clear up some space in this box and put some stuff together. To start with, we'll maybe build a bicycle, and bicycle is also going to need 5 mechanical parts. And that's just built here in the personal workbench. So we'll put that together. Put these screws away. Now let's see if we get... What can we make with just the regular engines? Make a golf cart, can make the gyrocopter, mini bike, and the quad. Maybe it'd be fun to have a quad down here. So let's get motorcycle chassis, handlebars. We need 4 wheels. Wheels are going to... God, I keep going to the wrong one. We've got... Did we loot any? We got 2 wheels already. Wheels are going to need rubber strips and rims. Got 2 already, and those are also going to need hubcaps. So we could put together some hubcaps. Let's see. Why don't we make 10 of those? Like 14. We'll have even 16. Actually, we've got 16 rims. So we'll make 2 more and just turn them all into wheels. And we can make a mini bike. That's going to need a mini bike chassis, handlebars, bike wheels. So we're going to need... In my other base, it's up top. So we need some engines. Just grab a few engines. A few batteries. And to be honest, we could do a full-sized vehicle too if we had the chassis. So I'm going to take a couple chassis. Those are going to need mechanical, iron, and steel. So let's, I think I got some more steel that I crafted over here. Yes. So let's take a bunch of our steel, some forged iron. Actually, maybe we should start up some more forged iron. Make 600, let's make 250. What else did we need? We needed mechanical parts. And let's see, alternators. Let's get 2 alternators. Those, we need electrical parts. Two carburetors. Those do mechanical, which we've already got. I've taken an engine. That's going to take oil pan pump, engine block, cylinder head. I'm going to need 2 cylinder heads per. And I've got 16, so we can take 4 cylinder heads. 2 engine blocks. We're going to need 2 of those. What else was it? I'm going to need 2 oil pans, 2 oil pumps. And then I think we're going to need engine parts. And that needs crankshafts, pistons, spark plugs, nuts, and bolts. So 2 crankshafts. If we do 2 of these, we'll need 16 spark plugs, 16 pistons. And we're going to need a bunch of nuts and bolts. We're going to take all of those with us. And that might be everything that we need. What do I need gas tanks with? Oh, body assemblies. So we're going to need, I've got 2 chassis, so we'll need 2 gas tanks and 2 mufflers. And we're going to need some vehicle seats. And the chassis takes... No, a body assembly, sorry. It's going to need 2 seats, so if we're making 2 chassis, we're going to need 4 vehicle seats. And vehicle seats do just take 1. So we need 4 of those. And we've got mechanical, so we need cloth and twine. Take cloth and twine. Right, does that feel good? Grab our hubcaps. Did I forget anything in here? Just crafting screws. So let's head out to that automotive workbench. Some troublemakers before they bite us in the butt. Oh, wandering horde. I'm gonna deal with these sleepers real quick before they join the party too. I would say that the Wandering Horde always shows up at a very inconvenient time, but there's hardly ever a time where it wouldn't be inconvenient. Whisperer. Oh, where'd he come from? He's not there. Fight from the other direction for a while. God, these guys are slow. Another Whisperer. Take a guess, it's this guy. Yep, I think it's him. Yep, he got up after getting hit in the face, so that was him. And that's another Whisperer right there. There. So let's put some stuff down here so that I can get all the loot of these bags in one place. Plastic. Ooh, gun parts. That's nice. Books. Some forged iron. Very nice. Right. Okay. So now we can get to work putting some stuff together. I cleared this out earlier, so there shouldn't be anybody in here. Okay, we have lots of things to put together, so let's make some wheels first. Oh, I gotta make tires. I forgot acid. Son of a... Okay, well, let's do the things we know we can do. Oh, and I forgot to bring a socket down. Alright, so we need a socket and acid, both of which I have. So I will see you in a few minutes. And through the power of editing, we have returned with our socket. So we need to make a bunch of tires. We've got 16 rims, so we'll make 16 tires. Let's do our engine parts. Oh, we need to actually make the nuts and bolts. Somebody's beating on something. Probably this guy. So we're going to need a personal workbench to deal with these guys too, I guess. To make the nuts and bolts. Actually, I think we do. Oh no, I don't need a workbench for that. Never mind. Let's make 4 to start. So engine parts. Nope, more. So much easier to get stuff done without constant interruptions. Oh, I didn't go there. Where is that? Ah, it's on this road. I haven't done anything on that road. So make the engine parts. Make 2 chassis. And we want to make sure we don't overfill this. So that'll take 2, 4, that's 5. And make one more thing. I think the seats stack. I hope the seats stack. Actually, these stack. So 1, 2... Yeah, so we should be able to make seats. Okay. While we're waiting on that, do we have enough room in here to dump everything? Maybe not everything in the one, but we can use this one too. So we've got about 8 minutes. So let's real quick head over to Journey's End. And we've got this craptastic house too. Let's do craptastic first. There's not a whole lot in here, is there? Is that garbage? We could eat that. Purse. Well then, that was a structural chair. These mailboxes are something else. And that's everything. Let's put down the chests out here. Just do stackable and unstackable. Maybe we'll do the outside of the house first, and then go check on our workbench. And start setting up some other parts. Oops, over his head. Through his head. Okay, so we can't shoot through those wooden bars. So to get an angle on the big tough blue guy, I'm going to have to come around the corner. There. Melee sneak is just very, very satisfying. You can't always get it, though. He's a little tough. He pooped a bag. Nah. Iron's nice. The outside. And we'll just put all of the stacks in here. And run back to the workbench and start setting up something else. So our wheels are done and our engine parts are done. So we're going to put maybe the hubcaps and the rims. Let's see, we've got 2 wheels and 1 bike wheel. What do we make with a bike wheel? Do need that for the mini bike. We are going to make 1 mini bike for sure, which means I should have made the chassis and handlebars. I don't have the parts for those, I don't think. And I actually don't have at home a motorcycle or any of these. So let's make 2 sets of bike wheels, which means we need 3 of them. And then wheels, we've got 2 in there. So if we did 10, that could make sense. Alright, so that's going to take up 2 spots, 1 spot. These don't stack. That could be an issue. These do stack. So 1 slot, 2 slot, 3 slot, 4, 5. Let's let's see. Let's put our chassis in here. Oh, this is dumb. Just put down a chest, put everything in one spot that way. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As long as these stack, that's true. I kind of want to find out. So let's just kill all of our neighbors real quick. I looted this place already off camera. Not dead. Dead. So normally, I break these to get in and have good line of sight, but for whatever reason, the person who put this together made that out of stainless steel. I don't like breaking loot containers if I can avoid it. Chassis in here. I'm just going to wait for one to make sure that those stack. While we're doing that, we could put something else together. Yes, those stack. That's good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can do carburetors. Right, let's go back to Journey's End. Should have something to drink. Big old pile of hurt in here. In here. Almost missed you, buddy. Let's grab a little wood. Gotta be good neighbors after all. get my arrow back if he's under the bed. Might be it. Anybody outside? Just one. Alright, let's drop this stuff off and go check on our workbench. So we can make the alternators. Oh, I forgot to bring transmissions. Those are electrical parts. Chassis. Got 2 of those, right? So that needs the seats, nuts and bolts, muffler, gas tank. So muffler, gas tank, more nuts and bolts. And the seats. Engines. So that needs an oil pan, an oil pump, and then the block and the cylinder heads. Right. And then we're going to need the engine parts once we have the transmission. So I'm going to go grab the transmissions, and I'll see you shortly. Just finished looting up Journey's End, and there's a wolf outside to greet us. This is what we've got from inside the building. Nothing super special. Ah, we have wolf for dinner tonight. Okay, so let's go see how our vehicles are doing. I did grab the transmission, so those should be sitting over here now. So transmissions, those should take maybe some metal and some mechanical parts. Oops. And electrical parts. Okay, those won't take very long. So, to make the mini bike, that takes a mini bike chassis and handlebars. So I definitely don't have all the stuff to make that right now with me. We definitely can. We just need to remember to save a couple of wheels. We got plenty of batteries and engines. But let's take 2 of the wheels. So I think all of these take the same. So as I recall from previous versions, the chopper and motorcycle are kind of meh. The motorcycle that's vanilla is definitely better. Before we do that, we're going to need to make engine assemblies. Engine assemblies are going to require carburetors. Ooh, we're going to need radiators too. Alright, so checklist. I need radiators. What was the other thing that I needed? Oh, to make the mini bike parts. So let's clear our inventory out. And grab some of that stuff from Journey's End. And we're going to run home and make the stuff we need for the mini bike. So I'll see you shortly. Came home, grabbed the parts we need to make the mini bike, and made a bike seat in the personal workbench. But as long as we have crafted ourselves a bicycle, we might as well take that for a spin. Now granted, I have increased the speed of the bicycle, but it still feels so slow compared to motorized vehicles. I was hoping there'd be lights inside here, but I guess not. Alright, so there's our transmission. So we need to make a mini bike. Really? It's done at a regular workbench? Sometimes I hate this game. Let's see. I didn't mark any workbenches, so the one we've got at home might be the closest. But we can still start putting some other stuff together in the meantime. So let's take 2 of our bike wheels. Oh wait, no. We need to do our engine assemblies first. So those are going to take the engine parts, carburetor, transmission. So our engine parts and carburetor. So make 2 of those. And then we're going to need to make the electrical assembly. So I grabbed some headlights. I didn't grab... no, I should have batteries. And the electrical parts. So make 2 electrical assemblies. 2 electrical assemblies. Dump all of that out except for the stuff that we need for the mini bike. So that was going to be the radiators, iron, and electrical. So we'll go some radiators, iron, and electrical. And then the mini bike handlebars take mechanical duct tape, headlight, some mechanical headlight duct tape. Right. How are we doing on... Bring some more batteries when we come back. as well. So I'll see you in a minute. We are back home, and we've crafted the mini bike handlebars and chassis so we can go together and go through and put together the actual mini bike now. And that'll be ready in just a minute. And I also cooked up that wolf that we killed earlier along with some of his friends. So might have a bite of that. And as soon as that mini bike is ready, we can take her for a spin. One thing we don't have a lot of down here is gas. Actually, we did loot some gas barrels. Where do I do that? Personal workbench. It's not a lot of gas, but be enough to at least get all of our vehicles with a little bit going in them. I have to say, the one thing I really like about the snow biome is how bright it is at night. I don't have any really external lights here except the glow from the candles through the wall, because of course candles glow through walls. But it's almost like daytime here. And you just don't get that in the forest or in the plains. Yes. Plop this one down. Give that a little bit of gas. And let's head back over to the workbench. We got a Nightwalker stalking us. There he is. Off with your head. Good, so we've got engine assemblies and electrical assemblies. Let's grab our body assemblies. I'll need some engines, some chassis, some bike wheels, some wheels. Don't know if we need more batteries or not. Interesting. I thought things would... Oh, here they are. So what we can put together... excuse me. I like the quad, so we'll build a quad for sure. Oh, and that's used our motorcycle parts, so that's why we actually didn't need these extra bike wheels. So we can make a 4x4, or we can make the box truck. So the ambulance would require the electrical lights. Same thing for the fire truck and the police cruiser. The motorcycles would require us to have another motorcycle chassis, but we did not loot any more mufflers down here. There was only one motorcycle in town, and when I wrenched it, it did not give me a motorcycle exhaust, unfortunately. The MRAP, it looks cool, but it's basically a box truck. We could also, let's see, there's also the Marauder. That one requires the high-powered engine and the body assembly. I don't actually love the Marauder either. But we can make two vehicles, so why don't we make a 4x4 and a box truck? And so those will take a little bit of time. I will see you when they're done crafting. That, my friends, is a night terror, and he will mess you up. No idea what they're doing. So of course we're going to mess with them. Make a lot of bad decisions. Oop, there's another one over there. And this would be one of those bad decisions. Rose? Did you poop a bag for us? Nope, that one. Oh, you see? Not terrible. If we needed steel armor. Where'd the other one go? Oh. He saw me. Not good. Not good. And that's why you carry a gun. I woke everybody up in the building. And somebody's beating on our house too, or not our house, but the gas station. Let's see who that is. Oh wow, he was fighting another night terror and won. I might not want to mess with you if you can take down a night terror. But I will. Oh, wandering horde. We're just gonna do this real sneaky-like. And try to pretend they didn't see us. It's almost morning, so by morning they won't be running, which would be a better time to deal with them. So I'm just going to sort of sit over here in the corner till morning, and we'll take care of them. Guess we'll try to snipe a few of them while it's still nighttime. Oops, missed. Again. Oh, he seems unhappy. Well, now they shouldn't be running at least. See how many of them we can find. That guy was a whisperer. And I do say was. Where'd the rest of them go? I wonder if it despawned them. There's a few. Best thing to do with the spiders is just let them do their jump. Don't try to attack them in the middle of the animation. That's where they're all hiding. There's a whisperer. Looks like we woke up the guys in the house. Come on. I think I looted this house already. He's taking the fun route. He was probably a whisperer too, because it seems like the whisperers have a much higher chance to drop bags. And another one. A lot of bags today. No, maybe I didn't loot this house yet. Oh yeah, that's another one on this northern road that I haven't been to. Really? had a bad day. Whisperer. He took the long way. Okay, that seems like most of them. So, let's go back to what we were doing. Let's get all of our stuff. Ooh. We're getting kind of full. Let's see, don't need that. Scrap that, scrap that, scrap that. Scrap that. That gives us enough space. I like these medic boxes because they're pickable. Oh, I think we lost a battery. Don't have paper. I need some. Get rid of something else. I don't need one bone. And where's the bicycle? Did I leave that at home? Must have left that at home. The big advantage of the mini bike is how fuel efficient it is. The other vehicles are definitely faster and more fun and generally have bigger storage, but at some point you just have to accept the fact that you don't have a lot of gas. So we'll park our mini bike right here. Next to our new 4x4. And our quad. And our new box truck. I would call that a successful day of building. We'll actually put our bicycle over here too. Yeah, so basically, looting 2 gas stations and wrenching 1 town worth of cars, we got 4 vehicles. Not too shabby. So I guess that'll be all for today. If you have been, thank you for watching.